Hello, good evening, good risings. Whenever you are catching this message, welcome in. This is Diva Goddess with Aura of the Goddess, back with another intuitive card reading. So first, I wanted to just let you guys know I am participating in the 2025 Face of Halloween challenge. This is an opportunity to, it's a fundraising event. It's an opportunity to raise funds to benefit the Starlight Children's Foundation, but also an opportunity to meet celebrities such as Jamie Lee Curtis from Halloween. She played as Michael Myers' youngest sister who survived throughout each series, each of the installments of the Halloween scary movie, Michael Myers. So you remember that movie? Grew up in the 80s and in the 90s. Those were stellar, uh, one of the top, in my opinion, scary movies of the time. Also, an opportunity to meet with Kane Hodder. He is from Ghost Hunt, but he also played back in the day, he played as Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th, the Halloween scary movie Friday the 13th. And last but not least, Matthew Lillard. He played in Scream, the first, Scream when it came out in the early 2000s. I believe it was when Scream came out. And he played as the best friend. He was one of the killers. He was the one, if you know Scream, the movie Scream, you know who I'm talking about. But he also played in Scooby Doo, the remake of movie, the cartoon we used to watch as kids, Scooby Doo. So that's Matthew Lillard. So we'll have an opportunity. The number one winner of the contest will have an opportunity to meet one of those three. So check out the website. I'll link it, faceofhalloween.com. I'll link it in the description box below. I've also shared to the community board my a couple of messages, a couple of posts, which also just give you more insight on the contest, on this fundraising event that we are in. The whole idea is to stay alive. So in order for us to stay alive, we have to get votes. And so your votes help us to stay alive. And for the contest, you can vote daily. We are, or you are able to vote one time per day for free, no charge. However, if you select additional votes, the cost, when I checked it out, it was like 10 additional votes for $10. So those additional votes you can use to help votes and keep me in the rank and keep me alive in this competition. But also, those funds help to benefit the Starlight Children's Foundation. And the Starlight Children's Foundation help families with children who are facing terminal illnesses and malignancies. And so it's a fundraising opportunity to help the baby. So um, it's more than just a competition. It's more than just about us winning a prize. Um, we do have the opportunity to win um, cash prize in addition to meeting with celebrities. However, the most important thing to me, in my opinion, in this competition is the fundraising. So yeah, if you would please vote for me daily. I'll link it in the description box. Let's tap in. Thanks for joining me here at Aura of a Goddess. This is Diva Goddess speaking. And we're going to tap in. We're going to do an energy reading. I did start on just some more handwritten messages over the weekend. I took a deck of index cards and chopped them in half in order to, I needed to cleanse my energy. So I wrote out just I was spending some divine time with the Most High. So I wanted to do some cards. I haven't finished the messages, but I did do just a few of the cards to add some uplifting messages into my intuitive handwritten stack. So I'm going to start out with the intuitive um, handwritten messages, and then I'll pull a couple of the messages to see what the divine has for us as it relates to um, just giving thanks and honor and praise back to the Most High. And just a reminder, some of those have like little reminders and thanks and honor, paying thanks and honor to the Most High. So, and then I also have the couple of decks of my tarot cards. So I'm going to tap in with the tarot cards. I may pull an affirmation card. We will see how it goes. All in all, we're going to do a little floor tarot. I wanted to get down into a lower position today as a means of paying honor to the divine. Um, and also, I have this tarot deck by Lost Girl Made Woman. You can find her tarot deck. You can find her channel here on YouTube, but you can also, on her channel, you can find her website, or you can Google Lost Girl Made Woman LLC. That's the name of her brand. But she has a few decks available if you like the messages that come out of this deck. I've been having this, it's an oracle deck, the Divine Oracle by Lost Girl Made Woman, the High Priestess for the Lost and Chosen. So I've been having this deck for about 2.5 months now, and I love to use these oracle messages. And I've been enjoying these cards, the messages. I see that a lot of you have been checking out the messages from the last reading that I uploaded, where I was stating that someone from the ancestral realm was coming through in this message. Um, that message really touched me when I was doing the editing, and as I'm editing my videos, sometimes I'll just do a straight record on my camera on the computer. I can't edit these videos. However, I have another app that I use, and so that channel message, I was using these oracle cards. So I saw that message was highly received by the collective. So I do want to thank you guys for watching, taking the time to tap in with me on my readings and checking out that video message. That message was for someone or someone's in the collective. I didn't fully realize it until after I was doing the editing of the video in the app, because I wanted to, as I did the video, because of the ancestral message that came out in the cards, it said ancestral protectors. I knew that it needed, a little more. You needed to have a little more visuals than just me recording. So that's why I took the extra measures to add those elements to um, showcase like what I was sensing in the spirit of the ancestors that were trying to come through to let us know that they are guiding, guarding, and protecting us and all around us. So again, thank you to those who liked the video. Thank you to those who tapped in and watched the video. Your comments, your likes, your shares, and even your subscribes. Thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you guys, because this allows me to help grow my platform, but it also allows me to reach you out in the collective and reach others who these messages are meant for. So let's tap in. I do give honor and thanks to the Most High and to our ancestral protectors who guard and protect us, who are awakening us to a new vibration, to a new level, so we can attune and ascend to sit on our rightful places on the throne, to sit in our full embodiment of the God and the Goddess that we are. Thank you, Divine. Thank you to the holy angels. Thank you to those closest to the light. Thank you to those who walk before us. Thank you to our protection. Even when we feel that we are not where we want to be, thank you for constantly reminding us that we are on the right path, to keep going, to never give up. I give honor and praise, and I thank you for all that you do. And to God, I give you honor and praise for all that you are. Thank you. Please continue to guide me. Please be a hedge of protection around me as I channel this message for the collective and myself. Please allow the messages to be clear and concise. Please allow me to deliver the message as you intended for it to be received by the collective. In your holy name, to the Most High, we give honor and praise. Ashe and Amen. All right. Divine. Recalling your power fell right out. Black Panther energy. I didn't even get to fully ask the question. I just said divine and it came out. Reclaiming what's rightfully yours. Reclaiming what's rightfully yours. So this is some very powerful energy. Look at the fierceness of this Black Panther. Look at the energy exuberated, the calmness, the power. Look at the eyes. Something about the eyes is speaking. It's like it's calling us. It's like it's reminding us of who we are. It's like, remember who the fuck you are. Excuse my language, but I do curse on this platform if it comes to be. But remember who the fuck you are. I've been saying that in my readings here lately. Remember who you are. So this energy, that's what is given to me. Remember who you are. And for the Black Panther, the significance of the Black Panther in spirituality, it stands for, as a spirit guide. The Black Panther is a guardian of secrets, guiding you towards greater self-awareness and spiritual growth. It is a symbol of courage, protection, and deep inner wisdom. It encourages us to trust our instincts, to listen to the whispers of our intuition, and to tap into the vast reservoir of wisdom that resides within us. So that goes along with my message about unleashing your inner goddess. Unleash your inner goddess, unleash your inner God, stand in your power, stand in your authority. Remember that you are protected. Tap into your intuition, trust your intuition, use your deeper inner knowing and your inner strength. It's giving me also, I'm feeling the tarot card for the strength card number 8, which is Leo energy. We just came out of Leo season, which also resonates with the sun god Ra. It resonates with Ra energy. Um, so I'm just getting power and life and being reinforced, and just messages that are being illuminated to us at this time. So recalling your power, that's what we're doing by moving into higher vibrations, moving into our highest self, releasing the fear, and just fully standing in our power. You are reclaiming what's rightfully yours. Thank you, Divine, for that message. Divine, please clarify and give us more insight as to what the divine message is for the collective. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Keep going. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Keep going. So I feel as though some of us have been feeling as though we may have been in a dark place and just trying to keep our head up, trying to continue to move forward, continue to push forward, working on ourselves. I'm sensing that many of you may have been in hermit mode, in solitary, alone by yourself, but the divine is urging you, urging you to keep going and reminding you that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Do not give up, keep pushing forward. I was channeling today and yesterday. Keep on, keeping on. So I was channeling that song in my energy. Um, and so, yeah, I do feel like that highly resonates with there is light at the end of the tunnel. Keep going. So don't give up. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Keep pushing on. Your ancestors are behind you. Notice this panther is behind you, guiding you, guarding you, and you are in essence calling back your power. You are becoming who you are divinely, you are intuitively. So, yes. And also, with these cards both having black on it, black, let me look up the spiritual meaning of black. The spiritual meaning of black is represents power, strength, and protection. That's all in all aligning with recalling your power and the messages that I read about what the Black Panther signifies in spirituality. So recalling your power, recalling your strength, um, knowing that you are protected, you are being guided towards your greater self and greater self awareness and spiritual growth. And also remember, guardian of secrets. So many of you may be connecting to your ancestral roots and tapping into your intuition more. I'm sensing high priestess, high priest vibes. I'm also sensing shamanic vibes based upon the last reading that I shared. Again, thank you all to those who watched the video where I indicated there appears to be ancestors coming through in that message. Someone who may have passed on, but they are wanting to remind you that you are loved and you are cared for. So thank you to those who are watching the videos, liking the messages that I'm delivering from the divine, and also subscribing to the platform. So yeah, I feel like a lot of us are being encouraged here with these two messages to keep going. Know that you are divinely guided, guarded, and protected. All right. And one final message, please, divine from the oracle cards. I please have one final message from the divine oracle cards for the collective. One oracle card, please, divine. Crystal. You are being urged to work with crystals. Crystals help you with clarity. They also provide protection and they help you tap into your abilities. On this card, it appears that this is a quartz crystal. So some of you may already have quartz. Um, so if you do not have crystals, you are being urged to use your crystals, charge your crystals. If you do have crystals, charge them up. Utilize your crystals in your spiritual practice. Utilize your crystals for protection and also for clarity and to help you tap into your abilities. This message highly resonates with me. I know I need to order me some crystals. I do have on my website, if you check out the link in the description box below, I have a website and I have not added all of the crystals onto the site. I think I just have like a couple of crystals, but they're more so some bracelet items and some candles that have crystals in them. But I haven't taken the time to go through the options I have available for the crystals and upload them to the website. But I'm feeling like I'm sensing amethyst crystals. I'm sensing rose quartz crystals. I'm sensing black obsidian because of the panther. and the black on the first two cards, like coming out of the tunnel, and then the power. I'm sensing black obsidian, rose quartz, amethyst. So I feel as though you were being urged to, as well as myself, we're being urged to get crystals to help work um, through our spiritual practice for ascension, to connect us with our highest self, and for protection, to help us tap into our abilities and our strengths, to reinforce them, and for clarity. Thank you so much, Devon, for those. So yes, so get you some crystals if you don't have any. If you are needing crystals, and there's a particular crystal that you would like, or if you would like a black obsidian, a rose quartz, or amethyst, send me a message.